Hello yogis, welcome to my channel. So I hope you have watched my last video about hip and shoulder stretches with yoga wheel. So today in this video we are going to do sun salutation. Yes, sun salutation with yoga wheel, and we will do some back bend poses with the wheel. Now we all know that yoga wheel helps to open up our thoracic region, gives us good support for our back bend poses. So let's begin, and I would suggest that you do little warm up, a bit of warm up before you start, because we are going to jump right into sun salutations. Yeah, so come, let's begin. So come front of your mat, okay, and just ground yourself first completely. Ground your feet, relax your whole body. And from there, let's begin with our sun salutation. So let's add some creative steps in our sun salutation. So inhale, raise your arms up, hold your wheel with your both hands and stretch your arms and bend back. Exhale, as you bend forward, take a wheel behind your legs. Okay, you can hold your wheel and your shin bones, lengthen your spine and fold forward as much as you can. Okay, now here just step back, hold your wheel in between your thumb and step back in downward dog. Okay, now inhale, step your left foot forward. Let's do some variation in sun salutation. Okay, so now drop your right arm on the wheel and stretch and raise your left arm up. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. Come back and again step your left leg back. Okay, now inhale, step your right foot forward and twist on your right. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, step your right leg back and just walk forward. Again, roll your wheel back behind your legs, lengthen your spine, go for forward bend. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, now come up, raise your arms up, bend back and exhale, come to center, relax. Yeah, so when you are using wheel, you just have to take care of one thing, that it is just for our support. We are not giving all our body weight to the wheel. Okay, it just gives us a support. So use your own body weight to hold and balance, and this wheel will be there to support you. Okay, so next round, inhale, raise your arms up, bend back. Exhale. Now this time just keep the wheel forward and walk back. You walk back and stretch. So try to bring your shoulders, your chest towards the mat like a puppy stretch, and hold here. Hold, keeping your knee straight, hip center. 5, 4, a good stretch on shoulder. 3, 2 and 1. Okay, now from here just drop your both palms down and step back in downward dog. Now inhale, step your left foot forward. As you do that, drop your right knee down. Okay, we are going for a quadricep stretch. Now bring your right arm on the wheel. Okay, and lift your left foot up. Now twist on your left and hold your toes, and you're not moving your hips forward but rather pressing your hips on the wheel forward, and twist and look up or look back. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. Again, step back in downward dog, and this time step your left foot forward, right foot forward, left knee down. Okay, now lift your left foot up, hold your toes, twist and look back. A good quadricep stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back and go into downward dog. Okay, now look forward and step, go into forward bend, and inhale, raise your arms up, bend back. Good, come to center. So we have finished 2 rounds, 2 variations. Now let's do one more. So here, again, come front of your mat. First go for back bend. Exhale again, forward bend, hold, lengthen your spine, hold. Now from here we are going into plank, high plank. So just drop your palms down and move your wheel just under your abdomen. Okay, now again, as I mentioned, you're not giving away everything, not dropping body weight. You're using your own body weight, own muscles, but this using just for the support. Okay, now let's try, let me move back, let's try to go for Pincha Mayura. Okay, a lot of people told me that this is very it needs a lot of practice to do the Pincha Mayura, but with the wheel it's easier at least to understand the pose and at least go into that pose easily. So here, just watch. Now here, bend your elbows, roll forward first, and like a chaturanga, your arms and elbows will be close to your body. Drop your chin on the mat and then lift your legs one by one. Okay, now once you're here, roll back and hold. Okay, this is how you can practice your Pincha Mayurasana. Okay, now drop your knees and just push your wheel slightly forward. We are going into cobra pose. So here, rest your chin, rest your stomach, so your upper abdomen, and press your heels, press your ankles, your front of your feet on the mat. Move your hips forward, roll your shoulders, go for cobra pose. Hold. 5, 4, your shoulders away from your mat. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come to center and let's go into downward dog. Hold and step, go for back bend, forward bend, and inhale, raise your arms up, bend back, and come to center, relax. So in this variation, we have seen 2 back bend poses with the yoga wheel. So one was Pincha Mayurasana and the other one was cobra. So when you were doing up dog, if you use wheel, it really helps to push your abdomen on to go deeper into thoracic extension in the cobra. Okay, so now let's move on to back bend poses. So before that, we'll just go for opening up our spine, okay, loosening up our spine. So here, let me do it this way. So let's start with the upper back. So here, keep your wheel close to your shoulder blades first. Okay, and bring your heels in and just drop your head and stretch your arms. Hold and keep lengthening, stretching your arms upwards. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come to center. Now move it little down. Okay, so maybe the middle back, and then stretch. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now when you're coming up, be careful of your head. Okay, you can support your head and come up. Now let's go for a loosening of lower back. Now if you feel it is too deep, you can go slow, practice first, and then stretch your arms up. Hold your 5, really helps to open up your thoracic region, gives a good stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can just stay here and bring your feet in butterfly, in Baddha Konasana, and keep dropping your knees down and stretching your arms upward. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slowly come to center, hold and come forward. Come up. Now we will do some loosening up, like a massage on the whole back and spine. So what you can do is come front of your mat, because we are going to roll back and forth. So here, bring your wheel just your middle back close to your low back, and hold your wheel with your thumb this way from down, okay, so that it will not slip and go away from you. Okay, now from here press your feet and lift and just straighten, like move back, okay, as much as you can go here. Now you can drop your palms on the block, on the mat, and roll forward. Now as you go for more round, it is going to cover whole spine, okay, and slowly forward. It's a good nice stretch on whole spine. Okay, you can go about 5 to 10 rounds of this rolling back and forth. Okay, you can use this as a warm up as well. If someone has a tight back, okay, upper back or low back, or tight spine, you can just use this as a warm up. Okay, now after you do that, we are going for extended bridge pose. So again, keep holding the way we did last in the rolling back and forth. Hold your wheel and lift your hips. Now as your wheel, keep holding, as your wheel you feel it on your low back, okay, just straighten your knee and drop your head, just top of your head, like we do it in fish pose, and then stretch your arms, stay here. You can keep your arms here at the side of your thighs on the mat and hold. Now if you feel comfortable, then you can stretch your arms over your head as well, okay, or just stay here. Very relaxing stretch. It helps to stretch your quadricep muscles, lower back muscles, helps to open your abdominal region, gives a good blood flow to your heart, to your face, to your brain. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slowly roll back and relax. You can also go for a counter stretch, just hug your knees, relax here. Okay, now let's do the Setu Bandhasan. Let's see how to do Setu Bandhasan. Now if you are really beginner of using yoga wheel, just try to use this wheel, like use it in a simple poses first, and see how you have to distribute your body weight, how you have to use yoga wheel as a support and not giving away everything, and then you go for more advanced and more complicated poses, I would say. Okay, but if you have good understanding of how to balance your own body weight with the wheel, then you can go easily. Okay, now let's move on. So hold in a similar way, and this time roll back, roll back, roll back in the similar way how you bring your head. Now from here, keep your knees bent. Now your top of your head is on the mat. You need to bring back of your head. So you can use your palms and look up and drop your back of your head on the mat. At the same time, walk back, okay, and you need to bring your shoulder. Oh, I am out of the mat. Never mind. Okay, so bring your shoulders down on the mat. You can tiptoe here, okay, according to your height. You can drop your heels or your heels off the mat. Just stay here. Okay, so make sure you're not straining your back or neck. You just have to like rest your head and your shoulder. Just stay here. Okay, let me move on the mat first. That is why you need to start from the right place. Okay. Okay, now again you would have seen me just coming mindlessly. I was in hurry. So if you do that, you might lose the balance. So when you're doing, bring that complete focus and do it with the proper steps, step by step. Okay, now as you hold, now you can go to shoulder stand from here. So you can hold your wheel. Okay, hold your wheel first, get comfortable, hold your wheel on top first, close to your hips, and then raise your right leg up and then your left leg up like a shoulder stand. Again, if you are not able to do shoulder stand, this is a good way to start support. Okay, and from here you can drop your feet in plow pose as well. At this point you can let go of the wheel or just keep holding here. You can keep your knees straight as you get comfortable. Okay, now come back to shoulder stand and you can just come back in wheel Setu Bandhasan bridge pose. Bend your knee one by one and come back. Okay, now either you can rest here or you can go into wheel pose directly. So how you can drop your feet down. Okay, so when we do it with the wheel from this pose, it's easier to lift yourself when you're doing compared to when we do on the mat. Okay, so first bring your palms at the side of your shoulders, in line with your shoulders. Make sure your elbows are pointing up. Okay, press your feet, press your palms and just come on top of your head and lift yourself up. Easier to lift. Okay, and then hold. And slowly come back. Now check if your wheel is still there or rolled back. Okay, you need to be careful and then slowly and gently come back, and then you can just rest here, hug your knees and relax. Okay, so these were the stretches. These were few poses, backbend poses, which you can do it with yoga. Okay, and it really, you can feel that your poses are much more effective, easier to do it with the support of wheel. So a lot of people, I do this workshop, yoga, 10 hours of yoga wheel teachers training basically, and a lot of people mentioned that they can see the change in their poses, the way they can do it so effectively. Like some poses are some poses are difficult and it takes time to achieve during your practice, but yoga wheel makes it easier. Yeah, so practice it regularly. You need to get comfortable with the wheel, comfortable support. This is our friend. So so practice it regularly. Okay, so look good, feel good, be healthy, happy. So I will see you in my next video for the yoga wheel. I'll be coming up few more videos, few more tutorials on how to use yoga wheel and the poses. Okay, so until then, take care, see you, bye bye.